Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick chat. Today on the quick chat, we got to talk about Miss Porsha Williams, who has gone viral over her comments regarding marriage. And we also have to talk about Sidora and what's coming up for her. But before we get into these ladies, make sure that you guys go ahead and like up the video, okay? Let's go ahead real quick. And I just want to touch on Kim Z and her soon to be ex husband, Kroy Bierman, because unfortunately for Kim, it looks like Kroy Bierman has filed for a divorce from Kim for a second time. Okay. They have been having a lot of marital issues going on, a lot of financial issues going on. And it looks like, according to people, that Kroy has refiled for a divorce for the second time in 4 months after he and Miss Kim both filed to legally dissolve their 12-year union back in May. Then they decided back in July to just, take it off the table, and they're going to try and reconcile. All right. A lot of details started to come out about them, as far as cops being called and somebody being hit, and all kind of stuff has been going on with Kim and with Kroy, unfortunately, right? Well, they called it off. They were going to reconcile, but unfortunately, it looks like there is no way to reconcile. And Kroy is now seeking a divorce from her. Okay. Looks like People magazine is saying that the documents nearly 3 months ago, when the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum called off the split and was granted a dismissal without prejudice of answer and counterclaim. All right. They're saying under a filing without prejudice, they're saying that Zolciak's claim against Bierman is stopped with immediate effect, though Miss Kim retains the right to refile her claim in the future. Well, it looks like he ended up refiling that claim before she could refile that claim. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where they are. He no longer wants to be married to her. And if that's not enough, girl, it looks like another credit card company is coming after Miss Kim. All right. They're saying that she is being sued for $150,000 for unpaid money. Listen, ever since Bravo canceled that show, it seems like things have been very, very downhill for this woman. Okay. Very unfortunate. I hate that for you, Kim. I don't really wish no financial issues on nobody, whether I like you or not. But girl, it looks like Saks and Capital One, they're on your ass for $150,000. So I definitely hope that you're able to, sell a few of those bags and shoes that you be promoting, so that you can go ahead and afford to pay these people back. But either way, ma'am, good luck. Let's go ahead, honey, and let's move on. We have to talk about Sidora and this new movie that she's going to be in coming up very soon. Y'all know that this is Todd Tucker's film. Okay. Todd Tucker, who happens to be the husband to Miss Candy Burris. All right. They're saying after becoming a major topic of discussion on Real Housewives of Atlanta, Todd and Candy's movie, The Past, will soon be available to stream exclusively on, guess what, y'all? Peacock. I feel like that's a big deal. I feel like that's a big deal. Miss Drew, did you think that this film was going to go straight to Tubi or something? Because I feel like you thought it was giving low budget vibes. And from some of the trailer that I've seen, girl, it's giving very bit of every bit and very much so high quality. And that's what I meant the other day when we talked about this. I said, I don't really like when people say low budget, because they like to equate the budget to the quality. And that's not always the case. Sometimes the budget is low, but you can get some quality content, if you're working with the right people. And that's where we are. So we're about to get a chance to see Miss Sidora in her role as Nina, the wife. Okay. So I'm looking forward to this. Let me tell y'all a little bit about what The Past is about. They're saying, per the official press release for the film The Past, okay, it follows Nina, played by Sidora, and Maurice, played by Rob Riley, a married couple who give each other one night off from fidelity, okay, a hall pass for their anniversary. They said their lives quickly turn upside down as the one night of pleasure becomes a tool of deception, honey. So we shall see what this is really going to give us, okay? They're saying Candy and Todd's film The Past will be streaming exclusively on Peacock beginning Sunday, August 27th, right ahead of Real Housewives of Atlanta's season finale. All right. So I want to know if y'all gonna check it out. Now I must say, Miss Drew Sidora definitely posted it on her page. She was promoting it, and I said that I would definitely be tuned in. But when I went back to her page to see, what was being said and stuff, it was taken down. And I said, well, why would she take it down? Why would she do that? And then I thought about it. Unfortunately, I thought about it, and it was the actor strike. Okay, y'all know they're not really supposed to be promoting anything, so she took it down as quick as she put it up. All right, because she's standing, I'm sure, in solidarity with a lot of the other actors. I'm sure she too is a part of the Screenwriters Guild. I'm sorry, the Screen Actors Guild. Okay, so I'm sure she's a part of that, and that's the reason why she took it down. But make no mistakes, girl. Shout out to Bravo, because they definitely are promoting it for Miss Candy. And word is the best, the best way to get things around. So that's where we are. The people are pretty much promoting for them. They got the pass coming out that's going to be dropping on Sunday, and I'm definitely going to be over there checking it out. So I'm happy about this weekend, because I feel like ain't nothing really been going on as far as TV shows and things. Well, I have been watching Love is Blind. I'm sorry, not Love is Blind, but The Ultimatum on Netflix. And girl, that's a fool. But anyway, outside of that, when it comes to movies, I know The Comeback drops Friday the 25th. All right. And that's featuring Tay Diggs and April Jones. So I am going to check that out. And now I get to watch The Pass on Sunday. Yeah, we're going to check that out. And if it's worthy, we might have a quick little discussion about it. All right. So shout out to them, and shout out to Drew. Her movie is debuting, and I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what Miss Drew is giving in this movie, child. Okay. But in the meantime, honey, let us go ahead and let us scoot over, because y'all know I want to talk about Miss Porsha Williams. Honey. Listen, Miss Porsha Williams has been in the media because of previous comments that she made about marriage, primarily when she was thinking about Phaedra's marriage to Apollo, and how she felt as though Kenya may have overstepped her boundaries or whatever, right? Well, Miss Porsha felt like, you shouldn't even really look a married man in his eyes or anything like that. Try to get close to him or nothing. There are certain boundaries that you should, follow when one's married, right? So this is what Porsha said. And a lot of us feel like it didn't age well, considering the fact that she's married to that lady's husband, okay? Now ex-husband, okay? Well, Porsha decided to do, I believe it could have been an Amazon Prime video that she was doing, where she pretty much opened up and talked about her marriage and how she's feeling about it, whether there were any red flags or whether the red flags were for someone else and not her. She had a lot of things to say. So let's just go ahead and check out what Miss Porsha Williams had to say. All right, get into this.
Married life is amazing. It's just such a blessing to have like my own best friend, that I get to cuddle with. You know what I'm saying? Like last night was not a formal date night at all. We just took advantage of the fact that PJ was with her dad, and we just had drinks, and we just sat on our downstairs on our patio. We didn't even turn the TV on. We didn't turn the TV on. We didn't turn on music. It was just he and I just sitting down there chatting, talking. I think we cried about something. I don't know. Maybe that was the alcohol, but I don't know. It's just so good, y'all. Find y'all partner. Keep y'all standards high, okay? And if it's someone that's showing red flags, just leave. Okay, period. I don't care. It could be the smallest red flag. You are not meant to fix them. Walk away. Because when I tell you, my husband didn't have red flags. He had red flags to other people. But to me, I knew they were not red flags for me. So if he had red flags that were red flags for me, I would have walked away. And when I tell you, it's just so wonderful, y'all.
All right. So y'all just heard what Miss Porsha said. She is wonderfully in love with her Simon Guobadia. Now, I have to be very honest, despite how these two may have come together, I feel Porsha on being with your best friend, that's in your mate. Like, I feel her on that. Is something about it. Sometimes I just want to be with my baby. He doesn't really get on my nerves for real. I don't really get tired of him. Like, I enjoy being in his company, and vice vice versa. We really enjoy each other. So I was like, dang, Porsha, I mean, despite, you know how people say, accept the message, but maybe it's the messenger. You may not like the message from the messenger type thing. It's one of those, I may not be featuring your man or whatever, but girl, I feel you a bit. You know what I'm saying? I may not be feeling your situation, but I feel you as far as your best friend and your man. Like, I got you. We see each other. But listen, some people had some good things to say about it, and some people had some not so good things to say about it. All right. So let's just go ahead and check out what the comments were giving when Porsha came to the front to talk about this. Now, keep in mind, before we get into the comments, Porsha said that Simon had no red flags. They may have been red flags for other people, but they weren't red flags for her. Now, I felt like, now y'all finna chew me, girl. Put some seasoning on me before you chew me up, okay? Now, I felt like she kind of had a point, because what some people are willing to accept or deal with, others are not. Do I think Porsha is really getting a better man in Simon? Not necessarily. I don't think she's really getting a better one, in my opinion. But I do always see Porsha as a woman that is okay with being like submissive. And if he lays down the law, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. I think that she likes that type of stuff, whereas another woman may not. You know what I'm saying? She may reach her cap to where, okay, I'm tired of you controlling me, saying where I can go, where I can't go, da da da, all of that stuff. But I think Porsha actually kind of likes that. So whatever, ain't no big deal for her. She says if it was any red flag, she would walk away. And I'm willing to not believe that, because Dennis gave you a ton of red flags, but you continue to try with him. And I feel like, that was happening even before you got pregnant by him. I think it was because he had a lot of coin. And then the baby came along, and that's why you decided to, just hang on. So for Simon, I feel like you enjoying the life. We heard Miss Fallon mention how much she missed the life. Not necessarily him, but she misses the life that he provided for her. And I think that's where Miss Porsha is as well. But those are just my thoughts. Let's get into some of the comments and what they had to say. All right. Attorney Simone Redwine says, I give them 5 years. He loves the limelight and control. He's about to give her hell and possibly an ugly baby if it looks like him. Ma'am, now you out of line right here, because this baby ain't even make it to the world, ain't even been conceived yet, and you already coming for a child. Now, ma'am, you wrong for that, Miss Attorney Simone Red and a Wine, girl. You is wrong for that. I don't know about that one now. Now, he may not be a looker to you, because if that's a red flag to you, if his looks is a red flag to you, Porsha is letting you know it's not a red flag to her. You wrong for coming for their child before their child got here. Let's keep going. Somebody else says, I mean, she right. What is the deal breaker for me in a relationship could be a cool breeze to the next. And that is a fact. Some women just gonna put up with different shit. It's just what it is. Someone else says, when you gush over your man and just be in love, it's so refreshing to see the looks happy and content, or it's so refreshing to see she looks happy and content. I love how you guys spin things, for her. I enjoy how you guys spin it for her, because she's cute. Let's keep going. Someone else says, somebody said his wife wasn't no red flag. She was just in the way. But get it how you live, girl. Someone else goes on to say, as soon as a woman starts bragging on her guy, he embarrasses her. And I was like, girl, listen, that does happen for some people. It does happen for some people. We shall see how it's gonna play out for Miss Porsha. Embarrassment could be on the way, and it could possibly not be on the way. Someone else says, the fact that you were able to take him from someone else is a red flag within itself. Girl, do not make me run around the house. Do not make me run around this home. She says, don't cry when the next woman snatch him from up under you. Ooh, girl. Girl, do you want me to scream? Then just say that. Okay. Someone else says, everybody has a red flag. Nobody is perfect. Don't let social media fool y'all. You shouldn't just leave someone you love over a red flag. Work it out first. Girl, yes, honey. Work it out. What if you can't work it out? What if there is no damn working it out? Anywho, that's some of the comments of what people had to say. But because some people seem to be more loud with their negative comments versus their positive comments, Miss Porsha decided that she was going to come and share her thoughts about more of this. Okay. Porsha says, funny how this post caused so much hate in the comments. But I can remember not long ago when I was crying about being cheated on while I was pregnant, when I was in a bad marriage. So many women were saying, we're praying for you and you deserve better. But just a look, ladies. Ooh, girl. She says, but just a look, ladies. When you get better and receive the love you deserve, some people are still mad. Listen now. Now, there are some things I cannot disagree with Porsha on, girl. I cannot. Okay. We have to remove the person she's married to or the situation. And I mean, some stuff I just can't be too upset about. She says, so at the end of the day, just do you. You deserve love and you are worthy. You will have everything that God has for you. And that is a fact too. Live in your own truth and know that things will happen in your time. And at the end of the day, live for you and no one else. Thank you to all those who truly rally behind Black girls' happiness. I will continue to share my journey and my love and pray for the same for all of my sweet followers. Hashtag you deserve. Now listen. Porsha that came to get some of the people together. She didn't. I mean, listen, y'all. I mean, listen. I mean, I agree with the words of what she said. I may not agree with the situation of how she went about getting her man, but guess what? It ain't nothing I could do. I can't control it. It ain't like I could stop it, girl. She gonna do what she want to do anyway, cause that's just how she is. But I mean, honey, she had a piece of a point over there on that caption. Now listen, I done told y'all my thoughts and what everybody else had to say about it. Now it's time for me to hear you all's thoughts and comments down below. Let me know your thoughts about Croy filing for a divorce again from Miss Kim Z, honey. And her getting in debt further and further. Kim, your credit score is probably a 2 at this point, honey. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts about that. Also, let me know your thoughts about Drew in the past and whether you guys will be tuned into it. And definitely let me know your thoughts about Miss Porsha Williams and what she had to say in response to some of the haters and what the comments had to say to her. All right. And also let me know your thoughts about them red flags. Okay. That's all that I got. I'm Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie. That's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.